people used to think Ice-T didn't like new school. I just didn't like whack.
Right.
You know, and hip hop had that default word whack. Like when you start off as a DJ, you ain't dope, you whack. Then you get better. You know, a graffiti artist, you don't start out dope, you whack. So a lot of music to me was whack, and I would speak on it, and then I learned, well, you don't need to speak on it. I also learned that my perspective is just my perspective, and I learned how to keep that to myself because it's not everybody's perspective. I like this kind of ice cream, you like that kind of ice cream. It's not. So I learned to shut my mouth about it, but certain things aren't my taste, and you know, that doesn't have, and I don't want to ever cut off anybody's money.
Right.
You know, I don't want to cut off anybody's money. That's they got to go get their thing. But, you know.
What made you learn that? Was it the Soulja Boy situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and the Soulja Boy situation was a big mix up. And it wasn't even meant to be. It was just me. What happened, let's talk about Soulja Boy since he's out there. But what happened was I was in the studio. I mean, I've never told the story. I was in the studio getting ready to do a mixtape for one of my friends. And as I was getting ready to record, they don't want to hear you. They want to hear Soulja Boy. They want to hear Hurricane Chris. They was stabbing me. Now, that's how you get an MC mad. Like, you like, what? And I just start talking shit. Fuck Soulja Boy. Like, I don't even know who he was. I was just on.
I'm like, oh,
yeah, you
boy.
didn't. But that's what you do if you want to get a rapper to go hard. They ain't checking for you no more. They want to hear this. I was like, fuck. So I went barked on this fool. I don't know. I didn't even really know him. So now this tape, the dude who did the mixtape took that rant and put it at the front of the mixtape.
Oh, so it wasn't even something that was supposed to come out. You was just talking behind the scenes.
I was Now that makes it.
Yeah,
so now I'm bull. So now it pops up. Yo, my son. Yo, dad. Soulja Boy's talking shit about you. I'm like, what? And they're playing this thing, and he's commenting on me. And then my son, who was like 16 at the time, says, "You gotta reply." And I made some stupid reply, and then it was so but the way it came off like Ice-T got up out of his bed and just went in on it.
It was random. I'm like, Ice-T is Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
And it was never intended, Soulja Boy. That's not how it was meant to be. Of course, they used you to antagonize me, and you call Hurricane Chris too. They was too. It was him and I was like, them niggas.